on your side, you can just report it to your class reps. They'll just message me to the WhatsApp, then I can see if there is any challenge. So not to come in this class and maybe asking for something. If there is any challenge with regards to a sound or any technical problem. All right, so you can put off your hands now. You are noted. To get this software, I was saying the first website you can try is their website, PC Schematic, or like I said, try and check if it's available to your Blackboard, to your main menu, like you normally do an assignment. So you just want to find it. Let me just see if I can share something in Blackboard. Okay, it's not available at the moment, but we're just gonna find it on the same menu. Will be written as a software. You can download it after that. It's not available for now. But just when we finish, we're gonna have it already in Blackboard. Okay, we're gonna switch over back to the software that you asked me to hold the class on. Even though yesterday there was one that we asked people to come up if they needed some help in our lab, and some we did help them, even though it was not the whole class. Yeah, so but we'll repeat it with the hope that you download it and build your own circuit. So this is a circuit I want you to draw. This is a circuit I want you to draw. You can screenshot if you want to. So while there are other things we'll ignore the other components because I was working in other circuit. So there are other symbols you can just ignore, such as the X minus and this symbol here, which is a terminal symbol. So this is a kind of a circuit I want you to come out with, where you have a ground, you have L plus for positive, and you indicate the voltage, L minus, and you put a voltage, and then the motor circuit. So you just need this kind of a circuit. And then you explain how it operates with the principle of operation and other things. You include it on this circuit, just as you say, you mention it in your evaluation that you have it. I think it was on one. It was just on a few days before Christmas. So in that explanation, we want it on the paper. So please make sure that you include it on this web report. All right, so that's your PC schematic. So I just want to switch over again, but it's the same thing. And now on the other format. Okay, just a minute. I just want to see now if I can switch over the screen. Yeah, so just gonna have it now. So that's your circuit. So how to draw it? You just gonna drop in the line. So you have this menu, and there's a new page. So it's the same as what you do in Proteus. So have a new page and something like that. So there are a lot of things which I won't cover tonight. They are not of interest of this class. We're just gonna focus only on what has to do with your GA report. Okay, let's have a look. This is your line. now you want to make this line. You can have a terminal, we call it terminal or a straight line. So you can have something like a dot. If you can, I will accept that that won't be a problem, so long as it indicates it's L plus or L minus. But for me, it was okay that you have these bars like this. For you have a line like this and a line like this. So for me, it was okay, even though it's not right, because they all has to be equal from left to right, left to right. Yeah. So if I want to make the first line, I can just draw the line, just like I'm doing now, and then that's it, and press OK. So that's the first line, and then the second line, I'm still using this part. This is a part I'm using. Then I can draw the line also, and then it goes to wherever I want it to go. So it's a first click and double click, and then just OK like that. So this the third one like that. Okay, there you have it for 3 lines. Anything here of a repeat? That's how you're gonna have the 3 lines. And then you can edit them if you want to. So you can just escape this using a keyboard escape key on the keyboard, and then you double click and you change it to make it L plus. If you want to edit this line so that they indicate the more positive line. Then the negative line. So using the key just to edit and minus, and then OK. So it will just change it from there. So same thing here, we said this can run up to 240 VTC. You can just change it, it's okay, say VTC. And then this one to be maybe say 0 volt if you want. If you know the voltages, just say 0 volt. So there you have it, three lines. Now what's next is to find the rheostat, the other components, which you can find it under a symbol menu. I want to, if possible, I'm not sure. Oh, something is not right. Oh, there is it. No, there was a slight delay in your screen, because I can monitor, I can see what you are having on your screen right now. Now it's okay. So what happens now is that you need to note the symbol numbers so that you save time. Well, if you wanted it all included, we could have selected this one, which is a decision motor. We don't want it because it won't allow us to split the connection from the armature to make a connection for the rheostat. So it won't allow us to do that. So I'll take this one instead. You can choose the other ones. The menu is up for you. You can just choose the one that you think it will suit, or it will match at least the diagram you have it there, because you already have a diagram in your prep manual. So then there you have it. You can have it like that as motor or make armature. Just say armature if you want to put this armature. You can say A1, A2. It does allow you to put some labels. And then there is also a, there is also a rheostat. I'm just checking the number here. You can also screenshot this number. It's very important when you're looking for this symbol. And also this, the the shunt winding, this number also 04-03-01 is the one that is like a reference. You see, if I go up on this and look for is 04, let me go back and check the number that I have. For this one, I have 0403, 040301. 040301. 04. So it's either look for inductor or there is it 040301. SYM. So let's drop it there. Then we need to, okay. It's complaining about that. Let's make it inductor is what. Let's say this one is shunt. It should allow us to do that. And then rotate it. Oopsie. Okay, we rotate it. Just get rid of this one. It's 1, 2 off. So I've got the shunt winding. So the shunt winding. So what is short now is the rheostat, which is this symbol. Is 04107. Well, you can look in terms of number or the symbol. I think the symbol is much easier because they are all grouped like as a group. You see this symbol for the rheostat, so you can have it again. And I was just saying the number that I've used, you can screenshot this 040107. You can screenshot on your screen so that when you get this software, it will be much easier for you for what you are looking at if you want to know what I was using. Okay, let's navigate and see if we can get, yeah, I think was this one. Yes, yeah, I think so. This one. Just a minute. I just wanna make sure that I locate it to the right place. So we'll call this one R2, and then I see if I can rotate it. Yes, I can rotate it again. Rotate it. Yeah, that's how I want it. Yeah. Now, what's next? To do the connections. Let's see if I have everything. Yes, I need just to do the connections. I'll go back and look for the wire, and then connect where the armature is. And then this should go to this should go to the what I call this a VCC, and then this one should be connected like this, and then this connection will go to ground. I mean 0 volt. And then I think there's also a voltmeter, so please include the voltmeter and ammeter if you can. If you can't, well, it's fine, but please try and see if you can include it, just as in your diagram. I'm just checking if I included everything, and then you're done. Look how long did it take. You see, it took me started in 2011, so it took me, say, 10 minutes. So under 10 minutes, you should have everything you want. And then now what's the next thing is to take this, you need to go to file and export this as a PDF, and then you press OK there. So for me, I already have it. So you export this to PDF file. After PDF file, you can, let me share with you again, show you how it's gonna look like, or how it's looking like now. Let's go to what is it? It's a PDF file. I'm not sure if I'm gonna find it. Oh, it's not. Okay, just give me a minute to see if we can share this file. Oh, there's it. Yeah, you should have it on the screen. So this one, so that you see that what we see the work we've been doing. So there's a second circuit, the first one on top, and there's a second circuit. Now, what you do about it is hard for now that you can have it well organized in a small space. So you need to print screen this. You use a print screen in a normal keyboard of a computer, and then you go to Paint now. So I'm not sure whether you're writing that, but you should be. You should try this. It's easy. It's all on the keyboard screen. And then here you just paste it on the Paint. I'll show you again how it looks like in the Paint. There are no changes. It just looks the same. It's always in Paint. You can copy any section of your screen. No limitations as in the PDF format. Okay, this is how it's looking in Paint. And then once you have it here, really it's nearly done. It's just a stone throw to get it ready in MS Word. So when you're copying it in here, and then I've already took that section. So then I take it to Word. If I wanna take it to Word, what's going on now? Something I need to take it off. Oopsie. Just give me a minute. Okay, I just want to make sure that it's copied right, and then I share that screen. Something I don't understand it's happening in Word. So now, as I said, it's just a few steps away from what we want to achieve. Oopsie. I don't know what's wrong. Why is doing this? I don't know why. Control V. Oh no, it's keep on. I'll show you. Let me go back to that and show you what is Word doing now. I'm sure you'll face the same challenge. So let's go to Word now, which is the finishing part of your work. In Word, this is how it's going to look like. So it likes to bring this line, which you won't opt to have it. There's no need, no use, no label. We don't want this line. It wasn't there even in our original drawing. So I'll just move this drawing because it's not right, and see if I can copy it. Yeah, I'll see. if I can copy it. So just Control V, but make sure you check the underline. Now it's neat. I can do anything I want. I can label the figure and do whatever I want on this diagram. Okay, that brings us to the end of the class tonight. Well, I can take any questions if you want to ask anything. You need to identify yourself and make a point.
Sorry, sir.
Yes.
Who committed and sir?
Yeah, please go ahead, Mr. Kumende.
Each sect, ukubuza mina la kwi-field na amisha na ukuthi that asafaka ama-values akho ama-values afakayo.
You enhance every time making up your point. Any part, have you done making up your point? Anything?
Okunye mhlambe umiste ngoba thina umiste ngide ngathi sise-lab apha. What's fine noma mapha ama-values kuma-resistor so right kanjalo vele.
That was okay. I think that I guess would be the second part of the second question. You can add the other thing if there is any. Okay, let's get another question also from someone. Thank you, Mr. Kumede. Okay, in answering Mr. Kumede, I'll start with the last part, which is any value. That the lab was meant for example and practice, but for specific lab report now, of which you know it, that you've connected the motor in a lab, what values you use, and you've got the values of a rheostat. Some they did take pictures. I asked them to take pictures. So there's no need for guessing because Mr. Gate didn't have values in the lab. So you have it now. So why not using them? Okay, so you're gonna have to use the values of the components you had in the lab. And then the other part, I'm sure I'm getting older. If you can use Mr. Kumete, please come online. The first part, yes, the first part. I think I've answered the second part. Please bring up. Can you repeat your first question?
Bengibuza ama-values lawa amisha ne-rheostat nenamlo. Noma asifaki ama-value vele la.
I've answered that already. You got that? You got that? You got me when I was saying that?
I know, sir.
I said you have to use the values you obtained in a lab. The rheostat you use in a lab, you did measure it, and it's got a label. What value is it in terms of power and resistance? You can work out on that. So you have values. There's no need at that time. There were no values in the lab. I mean, in the simulation lab, it was meant for practice. The actual report should have if you want to simulate it right, you need the actual values. Okay, let's take a next one. Who's the next one is sorry, Sanele, please do not can you check what you've done in the MS team? I have got the information here. Please make sure that you're not trying other things on that side. Sanele Lucky, please don't keep on trying other things. It won't work, and if you're being caught up, that would be bad for you. Okay, please check what you've done in your device. Make your point, NZ. Make your point.
Yes.
Yes.
Are we submitting tomorrow at 6 to 8?
6 to 9. That's your time.
All right, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay. Maybe last one now. Before we close. Zikali. Oh, sorry, I've already spoken to Zikali. Dogoso, I'm not sure if I did take your question. Oh, now let's take Kumalo. Kumalo, please, make it short, please, so that we can release you for other work, such
Yes,
that you will dash to tomorrow.
yes, ngicela ukubuza ukuthi sengeke ukwazi ukuthi uyi-extend mhlawumbe kube i-Monday night ngoba le app asinayo le. Mhlawumbe sizokwazi ke si-14 Monday
Okay.
ekuseni.
1 point. Okay, let's move on to Malusi. And please, Malusi.
Yes, sir. Me Melos.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
make your.
Yes. Sekubuza la ukuthi since sine DC supply manje ama-wave ethu kumele ebe constant singawalungisa kanjani ukuthi eqonde ama-waves ethu kuma-slab.
Kuphi. Malusi, on which part of your circuit?
Kuma-slabs le circuit lesebenza ngayo lesibili.
Okay, you please. I think I can only take 1 point because of time. You're not supposed to modify anything. You have to stick to on the principles. If you wanna make it straight, you can't make it straight having not done the changes on the input. So if the input is DC, you'll get the DC. So you can't change anything. But I guess you mean the one for speed and other things. I don't think the speed should be straight. Please double check the motor characteristics. If they do correspond on what MATLAB is giving you. Now, there is another point raised. The time that you date, you'll have to speak to your class rep, to Ms. Ngiti. Even now, I'm not doing it for myself. It's Ms. Ngiti, so we're going to have to wait, work with Ms. Ngiti. Alternatively, there are people that you've elected to gain the access at C13. You can go tomorrow and then they will open up in C13. You can have an access there. So you can talk to those people. I think even the numbers are normally pasted on the door. They are known by everybody. So in terms of the access, if you want to go to the lab, you can just ask the electives. The one you elected to gain the access for C13, they can allow you, then you can work there while you're waiting for the response from Ms. Ngiti. But for now, we work on what we have. The due date is as what tomorrow, no changes until there are formal ones, if there is a need to change it. But for now, there is no response. So it means we stick to tomorrow's submission. There was a last one that I want to take. Who's that? Is Sifiso? Yeah, please make your point. It depends when and how. For me, this week I've been busy in the lab till the late times, and I was able to assist those that were around. I know that most of you, I know that not all of you did come. For whatever reason, some they said they had a test, but I waited after the test and nobody came in. So there's no need now. For me, I can't, open up for values. I can't help you now. It's over weekend. I'm in home, so I can't help with that. Okay, let's Yes, I asked you to make one point, so because of time, but if it's in the interest of this assignment and it's short, we can take it. What's that, Ntokozo? That is left on you to look for. I can't help you so long as you know how to open up a door. What is found, you'll find it inside. So let me just get back to you again and see if I can repeat how to get the menu. It's under symbol menu. So if you go, if you see, I can just share the screen just for now so that I repeat that part. Okay, no problem. Let's see if you can share, if you can, that's how you're gonna get it on the left pane, symbol menu, that's where you're gonna get your components. So all of them are here, that's where your library is. It's still coming on the screen, there's a little bit delay, it's gonna come. So all your components are on the screen, now it's ready, I see. Right, so that's where you're gonna get it under 60617. So that's where your components are, and make sure that you selected this, not this one. So it should be this symbol here. Should be in the large icons instead of this. So make sure that one is selected, and then you look for the components that you're asking me to show you. Right, but if not, I can I'll screenshot in WhatsApp if it happens that it takes long for you to get that components. Okay, thank you very much. We can just bring this to an end, and hoping that you'll do it right. No copying, you do your work right so that you get the good marks. Okay, happy tonight, and then happy preparation of your assignment. And yeah, I don't think we will ever meet formally, like I said. It was the last task for this semester. All you're gonna wait for is that are your marks okay for machines? If they're all making up over 50, you'll pass. And I wish you all for that you make it. It's been a lot and hard work. So I wish you all the best. And for any queries regarding your marks and anything, you have to speak to Ms. Ngiti. Okay, bye-bye. Okay.
Oh, affected loves abantu. Ngeke parent.
Baba Mthembu,
Bye.
Baba Mthembu. Baba Mthembu, thina sesifailile vele imachine senze njani? Sikhona isidingo sokubuthi sibhale noma senze njani?